Well, it seems like we have another amazing banger of an episode. But let me start off with something. I normally don't ever cover the stuff at the end of the episode after credit stuff. But however, this is an exception, considering that it's Zenitsu and Inosuke. What I like about those two is that they're basically questioning when is our turn? Because, yeah, they're not in this season. And I like it. Zenitsu's basically telling Inosuke, it's going to be a while before it's even our turn. I quite enjoyed having those two appear, even if it's briefly. So now that we took care of that little thing, let's go over the fact that Upper Moon 5 is struggling to kill a child. Considering that this fight has basically Muichiro roasting the fuck out of Gyokko, and just Gyokko losing his goddamn fucking mind, and using what I think is an interesting blood demon art, it is countered by Muichiro's misbreathing, as he's able to slash a shit ton of fish. And that says a lot to his speed, as well as the fact that Gyokko and Muichiro are a counter to each other. Gyokko's final form is pretty okay, I guess. If anything, I just love Muichiro just being silent. Gyokko getting super fucking pissed, and Muichiro's like, but you told me to not say anything. And yeah, just basically pissing the fuck out of Upper Moon 5. And I do like how whenever Muichiro's on the tree, Gyokko's like, hey, I thought you said that. No, I shouldn't be on the tree. It's like, nah, you just reek. Gyokko is obviously saying how awesome he is, like, oh, he's this badass god or something around those lines, and yet Muichiro just laughs it off like, yeah, you can say all this shit, but it doesn't fucking matter if you can't even land a hit. As that said, though, it's interesting seeing what's going on after Muichiro's brother had died, and he's basically just there dying, since maggots are just eating the shit out of both of them. He thought he was gonna die, only for the master's wife and children to come in and quickly help the two of them. This shows how amazing the master is. But it's also interesting how Muichiro, despite having lost his memories, his body remembers like the fucking pain and is just training his ass off to reach what is an Upper Moon level. And yeah, the fight continues with such amazing visuals up until the point that you have Gyokko just being caught off guard by Muichiro's mists and easily being fucking killed. Once Muichiro kind of tells him that he's also hasn't been trying this entire fight. And yeah, just as he's decapitated and obviously fucking Upper Moon 5 is just losing his goddamn marbles, his biggest mistake was mentioning maggots. That obviously pissed off Muichiro and just easily got him fucking killed. So Upper Moon 5 lost to a kid. So a 14-year-old Demon Slayer Hashira. You want to know what I think? I think that's pathetic. I even think that Gyutaro and Daki did a far more better job, at least fighting, compared to you, Gyokko. And they were fighting 4 Demon Slayers, a demon, and 3 female Shinobus. You, Gyokko, are just fucking pathetic. Honestly, you shouldn't even deserve to be Upper Moon 5 if you lost to a kid that badly. What a disgrace of a fucking demon. Anyway, so Muichiro manages to get the hit. He's starting to remember, like, stuff from before. And yeah, we have basically his swordsmith coming in, worried for him. And I like how obviously Muichiro's getting mad that he's like telling him he's fine, only to start spitting out foam and just completely collapsing. We have the swordsmith kid having revealed to have survived the stab wound, but that's because he was carrying Tanjiro's hilt, the hilt that Tanjiro had gave him. Interestingly saved them, and Muichiro remembered Rengoku, as well as finally somewhat being reunited with his father, his mother, and his brother. Although his brother was a piece of shit back then, seeing him smile and telling him that he did great is is just a treat. Like, it is just completely a treat. Now we get to the other part. Tanjiro, Genya, and Nezuko all struggling to basically fight Upper Moon 4. Considering how they're already tired from fighting the other Upper Moon 4s, this combined Upper Moon 4 is such a threat that, yeah, if it wasn't for Mitsuri coming in clutch, yeah, Tanjiro would have for sure died. So having her get involved makes sense. I think her fighting style fits better to fight against at least this specific Upper Moon 4 version. So the episode ends with her confronting Upper Moon 4. And considering what Zenitsu and Inosuke were talking about, the next episode will be related to the Love Hashira. My thoughts are just, this episode is quite a banger, and I think this season of Demon Slayer has been just that good. I have had no complaints with it. Good job, Muichiro. Good job disposing of this garbage of an Upper Moon.